Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday and having a great weekend. Well, today as you can see we're working on the garden cottage is what it's called. And I got it from FGNormal. Now that one that I worked on yesterday, I don't remember what it was called. I looked it up. I got it from DIY. No, DIY Choose, and it looks like it is no longer in stock. Unless they're out of it. But yeah, it wasn't even listed, so I couldn't find a link to it for nothing. Sorry, kind of got to have a cup of coffee. Yeah, it looks like we got a busy day ahead of us. My daughter wants to go down to the festival. Yeah, make sure you're all in line here. Hang on, and then I'll bring you in. There we go. And walk around a little bit, I guess. So that's what we're doing, but we're not going till 10:30. It's about 8 something right now, so we'll see. We'll see. They have a kids duck race, so she wanted to see if my granddaughter wanted to get into that, so I don't know how that all goes. So, but we're gonna leave her house probably about 10:30, quarter to 11. Try to find a spot, so we'll see how that all pans out and how much we walk around. And she also wanted to go to the gem and mineral show that they have. It's out at the fairgrounds, so it should be an interesting day. Not real sure. So I guess I better put on my walking shoes, huh? But, I mean, it makes never mind me. I can walk around just as well as the next person, but we'll see. The guy came yesterday and worked a little bit on my skirting on the trailer, so I don't know if he'll be back today or not. So we'll see. Oh, goodness gracious. So other than that, that sounds pretty busy to me. I don't know what else we'll be coming up with. She said, my daughter said if we didn't get to the Rock and Mineral Show today, that, we'll go tomorrow, but it's okay. I can go look at rocks too. I haven't been to a mineral show in a while. They have it this time of year every time. Now my grandson, he goes with his other grandma to that, because sometimes it's actually on his birthday, so. But, or, thereabouts real close. So. I think they were going to go today to that. I know, nobody can do anything together, right? I don't know. It happens. And I don't know what my son-in-law's got planned for today. So, we'll just see how the whole day pans out. How's that? Oops, that's orange. I'm just stitching along. I have no idea what color this is. We're just kind of going with the flow. There's a lot of this yellow, though. So just doing a few. It was a color and it was out. How's that? That's how I decide what I'm going to work with. Unless I have a specific thing that I want to stitch on. Last night I stitched on that thing I had yesterday with the birds and the blossoms. But I did that until my hand gave out because it's such a stiff fabric. I tried to crunch it down, but it was a little difficult to work with. I wanted to work someplace and it didn't want to cooperate. I was trying to stitch in the middle of the long and skinny, and it was a bit hard to hang on to, you know. I pre-threaded my needle so everything would go a little bit easier. Ah. Whoop. I'm over here by the bells. Gotta watch what I'm doing. But I will take, you know, some pictures and put them in the next video. Everybody get together here. Missed one. Good gravy. This is so much easier to stitch on than that one I did yesterday. My goodness. But my hands started to cramp up because I was hanging on to too much fabric. And I couldn't get the clips where I wanted them, or how I wanted them, I should say, more so than where. I just couldn't figure it out. So I finally gave up on that last night and stitched about half an hour on Louisa Cullimore. I was pretty tired after, oh God, yesterday I decided that I was going to clean out the front room, and that evolved into straightening up the studio. I hauled and I moved and I hauled and I moved. Yeah, I was pretty well done. And I wanted a nap, but that guy was supposed to come, so I didn't want to be asleep when he showed up. Oh yeah, it was fun. I had crap everywhere. And then I realized I didn't have any trash bags. Yeah, and I got this stuff all out, so it's not like I could go through boxes or, you know, throw a whole lot out. I threw out a few things, but nothing of any great significance, so that still needs to be done. But at least it's more organized than it was yesterday. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was fun. I knew it would be, but... And then I still couldn't move the things out of the way that needed to be moved. There's, like, in this front room, there's a bunch of long boards and stuff. And a door that I'm assuming goes to that room. I'm not sure. So I could, and it's laid at a little bit of an angle, so there's not like I could shove everything up against the wall. And on the other wall are those great big 4x8 sheets of, I don't know, it's like plywood. I think it's OSB board or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so I was just working in like a tunnel, so to speak, if you will, of where I could put stuff. Oh yeah, it was great. But it's more organized and there's a lot more room in there. It's great. Absolutely. So, glad that's sort of done. But And that was about the extent of everything that I got accomplished yesterday. I thought I was gonna pass out. I was done. So, other than walking around, I have no idea what else is going to transpire today, but, you know, is that the adventure of it, I guess? It's supposed to rain, but, you know, when it says 15% chance, it goes all the way around us, so, or it just pours like hell, so you just never know. Yeah, it'll be something to look forward to about 1, 2 o'clock. But thank goodness it didn't rain at all yesterday. And I left my thimbles over there on my table where I, you know, my little stitchy spot, if you will. I laughingly call it that. It's the only place I do stitch because I don't stitch in bed. That ain't happening. My luck, I'd lose a needle and drive it right through something. Yeah, it would be great. Woman has needle driven through her arm. She can't figure out how it got there. Yeah, I can see that. That would be Laura's luck. So this will be kind of a short one today. We will see. I don't think there'll be any other big, what do you call it, events here for the rest of the summer. This is the big blowout, I guess, if you will. We'll see. I've been in past years at this festival, and sometimes it's really good, and sometimes not so much. So we'll see. And it's nothing like it used to be when my kids were little. And I think the burro race is tomorrow. We've never watched them all go, you know, go running up. I don't know if it's Mosquito Pass or what it is. Not a clue. Never paid that much attention. But they have 3 of them. There's one in Buena Vista, one in Leadville, and one in Fairplay. And I think this is the 3rd one of the Triple Crown. I'm like, okay. Whatever. But this fabric's much softer than that other was. Man, I had the worst time. Somebody mentioned something before, and I don't know if it'll work on pre-stamped or not. I think it was Lovecraft. She was talking about, I don't know if I've got it here. Oh, yeah, I do. About, well, if I can get the damn thing open. There we go. Taking your needle and putting it into the beeswax. Well, this isn't exactly beeswax, but you get the point. And it's supposed to make it easier, so we'll see. I don't know if that's just like on counted cross-stitch stuff. Yeah, that didn't last but 5 minutes on this. Never mind. Sorry I mentioned it. But I'm assuming it's supposed to work on little needles. I have no idea. I never heard that before, so that's why I'm mentioning it. It's nice and cool out there this morning. It's about 60 degrees. It feels wonderful. But it'll be a little warm about noon. We're going to get up to a whole 80, 81, 82. It hasn't been really terribly hot, you know, all summer long. So I'm really happy about that. I will turn on my air conditioner before I leave, just in case, because sometimes it surprises you. Sure, it's a pretty brown. I think it's $8.90 something. It's oh, I put that away, didn't I? $8.98, I think, or $8.96. Can't read it upside down, but it really is pretty. And there's supposed to be 2 colors here, 2 brown shades, but you really can't tell. I don't know why they bothered, but it's okay. We'll just stitch it anyway, right? Oh, goodness. I like some of this thinner Aida. It's so much easier to work with, and it's lighter weight than anything. I forgot a stitch. Come on. I wouldn't have known unless I'd bent down the fabric that I'd only put 1 stitch. I didn't put the cross in. I'm telling you, some days. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for right now. Can you tell there's 2 colors there? Not me, not really. Kind of, maybe. The other one's got a little more gold in it. Truthfully, yeah. If I was looking from a distance, maybe I'd see it. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.